Yo, what's animated with you, man? It's your host B3, and we're back for another Chainsaw Man chapter. 1, 2, 3. You know, in fiction, main characters have very ridiculous weaknesses. Superman being a green rock, Batman being saying Martha, and Asa is falling. But in many rare scenarios do their weaknesses take human form and is a primordial fear. Asa has some of the worst luck imaginable, man. Enough time has passed. Y'all remember that one Twitter meme where someone said, "Who has a harder life than Ellie?" I think Asa has finally made it. Her life is just so terrible. She's just so unlucky that she now is one of the many characters who have a harder life than Ellie. But if we were to get onto the chapter itself, I just want to cover up a main thing that actually confused me. I don't know if it confused you, but it's pretty much Asta's parents and the timeline. Within this chapter, we learned that Asta is in an orphanage, and the puzzling thing that the orphan owner says was, "You have not lost anything unlike everyone else," which was confusing to me because Asta lost her parents. But this helped me realize that Asta herself was originally an orphan and actually never met her parents, most likely, and then was later adopted, and then her mother at least died, and we saw her when she tried to save the cat, but then her mother pushed her and saved her. So this is a little tidbit that actually threw me off a little bit, but now we realize too. It brings to the question, does Asa's parents really matter? Are we gonna get like a Star Wars thing with the parents don't matter, then they really matter again? Only time will tell. But I gotta say, man, this chapter was the visual was out of this world, and the Fall Devil design was very fire. I love the font design. I love the little chef she has, even to the text she says, which I was kind of disappointed by the text, I'm not gonna lie, because I looked them up. It's French, and from pretty much what I got from Google, she says she's making an appetizer, and the appetizer's vanilla. That's all she said in that French little text, which is a little bit disappointing. But her powers herself are interesting. Yura herself states that devil's power is causing your negative feelings. And out of the two of us, you are the only one that can make strong weapons. And then bam, she slaps her hand, which is, I'm not gonna hold you, I love when he does the stuff with the hands, with the machina, with the snap, with the pointing, and then bam, we got a flashback of Asa's experience back in the orphanage, in which, as I stated before, the orphan owner lied to her about the cat and wanted her to lose the cat so that she herself can also lose a family member. I'm not gonna hold you, this gives me pain vibes. But if you go back from this experience, it kind of does make sense why Asa herself was so antisocial. Even back in the orphanage, she never really formed relationship with people. She mainly formed it with the cat. And then the first time, well, presumably the first time that she trusts someone, she was very harshly betrayed for practically no good reason at all, and lost arguably the only family she ever had, which is kind of very sad, and kind of does explain why Asa is antisocial. Every single chapter, I just feel more and more sorry for Asa, man. We need more chapters where she's feeling confident again. I really did like that chapter where she was very proud of herself as a woman, but it's just, it's just so sad, man. Down bad Asa just keeps getting down bad, and it's being foreshadowed too with her falling deeper into the spirit with her dream. And if I have to go back to the Fall Devil, I'm actually have so many questions like, why are you here? The Fall Devil herself said the president of hell sent her, and a word of warning, those who don't finish their food will taste death. That actually got me question, is death the president of hell? No, I'm done. I'm not doing no more death theories until we get in more information. I've learned my mistake from last chapter. Because I feel ridiculous. And I'm not even gonna hold you. Staying on the topic of last chapter, even though I was wrong about Falling Devil being the Dead Devil or / Bucky, I'm still on it that Bucky will come back in the final chapter in some way, shape, or form. I feel like, I don't know how we're gonna get here, but trust me, we are. The Dead Devil's gonna, or some form of devil is gonna ask Asa if she can get one wish, and she's gonna bring Bucky back to life. I can just feel it. Or Yura's gonna sacrifice herself for Bucky. Some nonsense is gonna happen, but Bucky will come back to life. I don't think he's gonna show us that little image for no reason at all. I'm doubling down. And that's gonna be my prediction about Bucky. Other than that, I kind of want to talk about next week's chapter, which will be in 14 days. Very tough, but we'll make it through. the way this chapter is going, I don't think Asa has what it takes to take down the fallen devil, mainly because it's a primordial fear and it's Asa's greatest weakness, which lead me to believe that Denji will have to most likely come and save her. Because if we do remember a couple chapters ago, Nayata did say she smelled a very foul devil, and Denji with his newfound motivation, which I really want to know what that's going to look like now, most likely will have to come and save the day. In which I think that might be the only way their relationship might rebuild again, because somehow she's gonna fight, maybe get knocked out, and then Denji as Chainsaw Man's gonna most likely have to save her, and then she'll be like, oh wow, he really helped me, and then maybe they'll rekindle their relationship. That's the only positive I see going forward, because it just seems like it's going down, down, down. No pun intended. But that's my thoughts on the chapter. What do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Listen, we all make wrong predictions. I'm not doing that no more. Please leave a like on this video, man. Comment, subscribe. It's been B3, and stay animated.